Yeah, I saw this. They arrested a dude.
What?
For the Kenneth fire.
Is that the one that went
He had a blowtorch and some other shit, and the residents grabbed him and...
If there's one thing about California, it's not only do we have natural disasters, but we have idiots that make them worse.
Yeah.
Fully will say that there's just people who see opportunity when things like this happen. And California, especially LA, is a main spot where people just like to act up and be a fool. So good. I hope your mugshot came out bad. Idiot.
Let's be clear though, we do not have as much crazy people as Florida, okay? Florida has its beach.
We have different kinds of crazy. We have emotionally manipulative crazy, but we also have like just psychopaths who chase after you with an axe in the middle of the night. Like, come on.
Yeah, so I'm looking at...
Like, put the drugs down, people.
So
you don't need them.
There's the Creek fire that's going on right now. There's the Eaton fire.
Because Eaton's still going.
Yeah, and that's a big fucking one. There's the Lydia fire.
Like...
There's the Archer fire.
See, my thing with these that are going...
The Kenneth fire.
Can you show them this?
Yeah, I can try to show. And Palisades fire. Okay, there's a bunch of different fires, dude. So looking at this app, oh shit. So. I mean, they can't see this properly.
Keep going. You're right there. Okay, so you see where the little fire things are. The crazy thing is it's starting to move into random areas, and that's what's making people question. How did it carry all the way from there to there to there? Like,
well, firstly, you have some dudes setting.
But you have some dudes. But that's the craziest part. Like, we already are down resources. Why, as a person, would you go fucking start another fire when you know that we already need the resources in bigger areas that are getting crushed?
So one of the things that came out yesterday, one of the things that came out yesterday was that the water reservoir in the Pacific Palisades, something like 100 and some thousand gallons of water, was empty because they doing repairs on it. You see. I don't know how long the repairs were, but I mean, to repair a reservoir probably ain't like a 5-minute job. That could take like a year.
It is, but
and then we're in the middle of a drought as well. So I don't know. So the city.
The ramifications of this are going to be.
So I mean, Karen Bass is the mayor of LA, and she getting fucking torn apart because she was in Ghana at a fucking wedding. Well, but then it depends on when she went. Like, she went before the fire started, right? I ain't trying to. I'm not trying to cover for Democrat. I'm just saying.
You're not trying. I'm not trying to cover for any political figures, but
I don't
right now we need to get through putting the fires out, and then we can worry about putting blame on where it should go. But can we at least stop adding to the damage?
Yeah, and then
anyone from LA watching this, if you're part of that,
and then
you're a shitty person.
They're gonna Gavin Newsom. But see, here's the thing. Okay, because I know Trump attacking Gavin Newsom, right? Let's be very clear. Well, firstly, it doesn't matter if the governor of California is Republican or Democrat. These fires are going to happen. There is no way for you to sweep all the fucking woods of all the branches, okay? In California, it's a big fucking state, dude.
Yeah.
Sweep all that shit, okay? It's not gonna happen. And then, like I told you guys yesterday, it hasn't rained in 8 or 9 months. So the water, we don't have enough water here like that. You know, all our rivers and lakes or whatever we have, they all fucking low. All our reservoirs, they low, dude. So this is a fire-prone place. And that's regardless of political party. Could different stuff have been done? Yeah, probably. But I'm just saying, there's going to be fires next year as well. This is not going to fucking stop. And then you have assholes who start these all the time.
No, and that's, But the point is, it's like, let's just get through this first before people start blaming and getting crazy on.
I mean, we just
like, people are gonna jump already, but like, damn, can we just fix one problem first before getting into another one?
The reason I'm saying this, right, because I saw Governor Abbott of Texas talking about how California has failed, right? Dude, shut the fuck up. That's bullshit, okay? I'm just saying, Texas have your own shit. Y'all freezing in Texas and your grid could crash at any fucking second because y'all keep it separate from the rest of the country. So all your states have crazy stuff. And then he's like, well, wait a minute. California is burning because they sent all the money to Ukraine, and I'm going to do it.
Somebody said that to me too, and I'm like, I don't think that's why.
The United States budget for the year is something like 30 trillion dollars. The money they send to Ukraine, that's peanuts. And in addition to that, one of the reasons you spend so much money on the military is because you want to be ready for Russia and China. So if you got a country fucking up Russia, even though Ukraine could be losing, they still killing a ton of Russian soldiers. It makes sense to pay for that because Russia cannot replace those tanks and those fucking planes. Their inflation through the fucking roof. You know, the cost of butter has risen like over 50%. Half the country can't even go in the supermarket anymore the way it was because goods are so expensive. All that shit weakens Putin. So this battle in Ukraine, as far away from this as it may seem, could cause Russia to collapse, because a lot of people do not see them being able to make it another year with this fighting going the way that is. So if you could get rid of one of your enemies off the table by having someone else fight them, why wouldn't you do that? This would not have been controversial prior to Trump. Like under Ronald Reagan, he would have fucking orgasmed at this. I mean, because Ronald Reagan, Reagan would have loved this. Because, dude, he hated Russia, you know what I mean? He's the one who, I'm just saying, like, never before would Americans have complained about this before Trump. I'm not knocking Trump, I'm just saying.
The amount of jokes I got while I was abroad about, doesn't that trump over things in America? And I'm like, oh my God. Like, it was bad, guys. Actually, I believe you. Some of you guys are not, like, you're from all over, so that's the cooler part. Like, I know every time I met someone, they're like, yeah, like, Americans are nice, but we don't think you're stupid. We think you're stupid, but really nice. And I was like, thanks. That's all I kept hearing. I was like, yep.
Yeah. No, the military wasted a ton of money.
Crazy.
The military, there was one time when they did a study, this was years and years ago. I remember, I think this was around Reagan's time. This is how far back it was. I remember hearing about a report that happened where, dudes were charging the military like something like $100,000 for toilets, you see? Because you have because the military would hire contractors to get them stuff.
Okay.
And the contractors know the governments always can pay, right? So they give you these inflated prices for everything.
That or they're going to come for your money.
Yeah. And if you go to try to edit the Pentagon to find out where the money went, you can't. It doesn't matter if it's a Democratic administration or Republican. It's all fucked up. It never balances. It's so much shit missing, We ain't as crooked as like China and Russia, but there's money missing, dude.
I honestly have to say, I do feel like we're just better at being low-key crooked.
2 bags of grocery cost you $45 a day?
Do they? I have not went grocery shopping since I've been back, so I'm afraid to go. Because I have to get everything. And that's just going to be wild.
Yeah.
45 that's crazy. What, you didn't even get your whole grocery list, did you?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's tough out there. It's tough out there. Let's see what Trump does.
That's why we need Splendid Daddies out there.